Alright guys, I want to make a quick video about def wobble on the 3rd gen Ram. Now I had bought this truck brand new in 2002, it is 2003. It's got 210,000 miles on it, and in the time I've owned it, it's never once had def wobble until I got this bright idea that I would get rid of the Y steering system and change it to the T steering system, which is where it comes into a T. Then at the same time, I went and put these new tires on it, which are basically 35s. They are 315 70R17s, and they're the Bridgestone Duelers. When I went and put those new tires and that T steering system on it, it was probably 2 days later I then started experiencing a def wobble. Well, I then put a new track bar on it from the parts stores, and that made it 10 times worse. Well, then I started chasing my def wobble. So I put brand new Ranchero shocks on it and realized real quick we weren't going anywhere fast. So then I went and got this Touring track bar. The Touring track bar, which is adjustable. Once I spent the $500 and bought that, it really tightened up the front suspension considerably. Now granted, the tie rods and the ball joints and the wheel bearings were all tight and it still had def wobble. So I put the Touring track bar on it, and man, that tightened it up. But it still had a little bit of def wobble. Well, then I went ahead and I put the steering brace on it. And when I put the steering brace on it, then it almost was completely gone, but it still had a little bit of def wobble. So then I went ahead and I put these new lower control arms on it with brand new lower control arm bolts. And now my def wobble is completely gone. It cost me right around $1,000 for everything. The steering brace, the new control arms, the shocks, and the Touring track bar. So that's how I deleted the def wobble. I hope that helps somebody that has def wobble on their 3rd gen Ram. Got to remember, always check your wheel bearings, make sure they're tight, ball joints, tie rods, and the bushings on the control arms. The upper control arms are still the factory ones. They were nice and tight. The bottom bushings, I don't know if they were loose or if the bushings were bad. Take note, I did have to cut the bolts out because they were seized and you couldn't adjust the caster anymore. So I hope this helps somebody, but now my 2003 Ram 2500 4x4 has the def wobble eliminated at 209,000 miles. Hope that helps someone. Thanks for watching.